Happy New Year. You survived and you're back with us for our second show of 2019.
And it's resolution time. And we always try for at least 600 DPI.
No, wrong resolution. Well, maybe your resolution, maybe that's why you couldn't keep them last year. Let's see if you can keep them this year.
Well, you should have to.
I'll come up with one.
Yeah, just one.
I'll give you one. Maybe we'll get more later, but I'll go with one right now.
Okay, I always think a few more than that.
Cool. But the Orville is back.
Yeah, but I'm not so sure I still like it.
How can you not like it? Well, okay. I had a personal interest in the show, which kind of distracted me from whether the show was good or not. I was looking for my friend, David Loeb, who played the piano in the show, and he was at the end. So I was kind of watching for that the whole show.
Oh, and it was easy for you to like it.
Easy, huh? Like that phrase, Bob's your uncle?
Hey, that'll be your phrase origin story.
Cool. Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. And one of the things we've noticed is we're both still tired. It's 2019 and we're still exhausted. What is going on? Last year went by so fast at the end of the year with all the stuff we were doing.
It really did.
And now you look exhausted. So should we start with your New Year's resolutions or should we talk about what you did over the weekend?
Well, we promised people we were going to talk about the New Year's resolutions. So we'll do that first.
Okay. And then we'll talk about why you're still tired, why I'm still tired. Why are we tired in 2019? Stephen Scott tired in 2019. Big newsflash.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's like, people should pay attention to that.
They should. Uh-oh. There's the first yawn. Thank you.
Yep, you beat me to it. I thought I was going to do that. I forgot to brag a drink.
Oh, no.
Dinner yet either.
Oh, is that good? All right, so Scott's New Year's resolutions.
Okay. You made a valid point that I really only got one of those things done my last year's resolutions. So
and we made easy ones. I thought they were all doable.
Yes. Well, all right. These are the first ones, one of the ones from last year.
And this is the hardest one. It really is because it does involve money.
And your family. Not just visit you. I don't go there just to visit you.
Well, I appreciate that because the family does enjoy when you come out, and I haven't seen Susie in a while.
That's right. No. Well, you have. Same time last time you saw me besides on the screen.
Right. Exactly.
So, but you were awful busy that day, so it's not like we were like out partying.
Yes. No, that's because I went in for my mother's memorial. I was back in Chicago for that. So, which my sister did an awesome job of.
Yeah, she did. So, and now here's something that I've been meaning to work on for months and months and months, and I just can't seem to get it done. And I do have a sort of excuse.
Okay, well, they're all excuses. Excuses are like butts. Everybody's got one. I got a question for you. Is this going to happen before or after you come and visit me?
I would say before because I need to get this done soon. All
right, so New Year's resolution number 2.
Clean my office and my garage and also get rid of at least 50% of the stuff that has not been used in the last 5 years.
That's perfect. So did I ever tell you how I did that with clothes?
I sort of remember a story about something, but I never listen to you.
Yes, I know you don't listen to me. What I would do is I would put a Post-it note on each one, inside on the collar, inside the so it would stay on the hanger, or it would be on. And when I wore it, I would take the Post-it note out. And at the end of the season or at the end of the year, I would look through all the clothes, and the clothes that I had not worn, and you can mark it any way you want, the clothes that I had not worn, I would donate to Goodwill.
Okay.
Now the way I do it now, what happened? What?
That explains the Post-it note versus putting a big X and paint on the back.
Yes. No, that didn't work. That was number 1, version 1. That didn't work at all.
Right.
Then I got really lazy. And you have the little hooks in your closet, so it divides your closet up, right, or your pole.
Yes.
So I hung all the clothes behind the hook, farthest away, all the way in the back of the closet. Right. And as it moved forward, I did that. And then whatever was left at the end, I got rid of.
Works for me.
So, So I'm getting ready for that. Okay, so you're going to clean your office garage, get at least 50% of this. That's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. You can do it.
Part of the problem is, I paid for everything, and I know what I paid for, and I'm not quite a hoarder because I do get rid of stuff, and I don't stack it up terribly. But I've got DJ equipment that is all old technology. It's never going to get used, ever going to get used again.
Well, that's the mentality behind hoarding, though, just so you know. The mentality behind hoarding is it has value, or it will have value.
Right.
So if you believe something has value, you will never get rid of it. Oh, I might use that someday. I might use that someday. What you don't realize is you're paying to keep it in the house. You're
That's
paying
right.
to keep it there.
Or storage. How about those people with huge storage bills?
Yeah, those are my favorite hoarders. That not only have they filled up their house, but they filled up a storage thing, and they're paying monthly to keep crap that they're not even seeing. They just know it's there. It's that comfort of knowing it's there. And it's a terrible, awful disease and a terrible, awful feeling. But yeah, you've got to learn to just pitch stuff out. And I've got to go through. That'll be one of my resolutions this year, is to get rid of stuff. So I'm going to add that to the list here. So as you guys know, we do a subject board. And we have a list. So I'm going to put down, Stephen, get rid of stuff that have not used in the last year. Ooh, how tough is that?
I'm just so you folks know, the reason I was concentrating is I was correcting his typing errors.
That I has not used?
That I has not used. Steve, get rid of stuff that I have not used.
Yeah, you changed it to has.
Okay.
So you are tired.
I am. Yeah, I'm tired.
I do have a joke that I do with one of my friends on Facebook, who is the Nazi, the grammar Nazi.
Oh, okay.
So he's got certain pet peeves, right? Certain things that trigger him, that when you see other people do it, he puts in a post. And one of the things I've noticed is when people use your, Y-O-U,
yes,
are wrong when it's supposed to be you are. But spell check doesn't catch it because your, right? You are, or
right.
Your is possessive, right?
Yes.
Right. And you are is what you are going to do.
Yes.
So it would be like me saying you're, Y-O-U-R, going to clean your office and give it at least 50%, but it's you are going to.
No, it's Y-O-U''R-E.
Right. So whenever I do a post with him where that's applicable,
yes.
I put Y-O-U-R.
Just because you can.
And, yeah, and it drives him nuts. And he always posts back, it's the wrong one. The valid point, however, it's the wrong use of the word your.
Or you should spell it Y-E-R and pretend you're from down south.
Your
fault.
With the survey. All right. So Scott has 2 New Year's resolutions, and you have one more that I am quite impressed with.
Now, here's the thing. Originally, when I wrote this, I wanted to actually not fail. I wanted to actually get it right. Originally, it said, at least once a week, I will have one meal be whole foods, plant-based. I said, there's no way in hell I'll ever make that. So I did once a week.
It's only 52.
Sure I do that.
That's only 52 meals. But then again, you don't have the options we do. One of the nice things that Scott did for me. Oh, I should put that up. I don't have it. So Albert, my friend from Chicago, who I've been friends with for over 40 years. I've known him since junior high school. Can you believe that?
Longer than me.
I've known him longer than you. Yeah. I have some old friends. Old friends? That doesn't make any sense. That didn't come out right. All right. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. But Scott got me a gift. I did not use it here.
Yep, we can see it.
Can you see? It says, I'm going to try and get the brightness to work better. Well, that's Chef Kenny's Asian cuisine. That's where we went and had, it's Asian vegan restaurant.
Yes. Not everything's vegan, though, is it? I thought I saw they had both.
No.
It's all vegan?
All vegan. There's no
Okay.
meat in the meat. That's the one thing that he didn't like about the last place. How what am I trying to say? The thing they didn't like about his last partner, they wanted to mix food.
Right.
So he's like, no, I want it to be 100% about us. So let me read the about us here. Take out there, Las Vegas, Chef Kenny, Asian cuisine, cornerstone, recognized outstanding cuisine. Our restaurant is known for its modern interpretation of classic dishes and insists on only using the highest fresh quality ingredients. But, oh man, where is it?
I don't know if you know this, but I actually talked to him on the phone.
Oh, did you? Well,
Yes.
when I walked in, he recognized me and came over, shook my hand. Hi, wished me a happy new year. Or maybe he was just doing that to everybody. No, never mind. Where is it? Yeah, the webpage doesn't say. But no, that was one of his things about the fact that he did not like that the last partner he had, that's
Right.
his own place, was going to mix food and confuse people.
Yes. Well, it sort of makes sense for people who are not really willing to do the whole foods plant-based, but they're with a partner that does. Then they can eat at the same restaurant.
And his is vegan, so it's not whole food plant-based,
right.
it's vegan. So this food is so amazing that I actually went back on his website just to make sure that this was actually vegan. Chef Kenny took vegan food to the next level. I mean, yeah, it's really, really good. So thank you for that. I did not use the gift certificate. I'm saving that for my wife. We're doing date nights there.
Certainly. Well, it should have been big enough to take the whole family.
Well, we will. But
There you
I'd
go.
rather just take Peggy on date nights.
Or you can take her to different date nights. There you go.
But we have a bunch of restaurants here where you can eat whole food plant-based. And I don't think you have. Do you have one in Delavan?
No.
Do you even have a vegan restaurant in Delavan? So
No.
let's go.
There's not even one in Lake Geneva. I think the closest one is Rockford.
I'm typing.
There are a few restaurants that do have sections on the menu. One of them is what's the one where they can't eat flour and stuff like that?
Gluten-free?
Gluten-free, yes. One of them has a bunch of gluten-free stuff. One restaurant has a large vegetarian menu versus just 2 items.
Yeah, vegetarian and vegan are different.
Yes.
So it says that these are the 10 best vegan restaurants in Delavan, Wisconsin. And yet I'm looking, and not a one of them is in Delavan, Wisconsin.
Of course.
Which is pretty funny. So,
Yeah, it drives
the
me.
first one is Bunk's Place.
Never even heard of it.
Now, Bunk's Place is American traditional, and it's gluten-free pizza. So that's not any good. And that is in Lake Geneva. Oh, no, that's Heart and Soul Cafe. Oh, that's an ad. Okay, Bunk's Place doesn't count. That's an ad. I hate when they trick me like that.
Yes.
But Heart and Soul Cafe is in Lake Geneva, and it says vegan protein. So that one looks pretty good as a possibility. Not whether it's good or not, but as a possibility. That's the number one. Then number 3 is in Milwaukee, which is Cafe Mana. Then the Purple Sprout Cafe it's in Illinois, somewhere around Schaumburg.
Yeah.
It's on Dundee Road.
Yeah,
Then
that's an hour and a half away. So
yeah. Which is a sandwich place. Well, any sandwich place can be vegan. B Market. B Market is where that's like Skokie. So yeah, it's pretty funny that they say it does, but yeah, your closest one is Lake Geneva, and there's one. So
Yep.
a lot harder for you. Whereas I have seriously like 30 vegan restaurants within a few.
Yeah, you also have a much longer growing season for fresh foods.
We don't have a lot of fresh foods here in the desert. It's mostly shipped in, unfortunately. So we
Well,
have
yeah, now you think I keep forgetting it's a desert. It's always warm. It's warm.
my growing season's great. Actually, Phoenix has a better growing season than we do,
Yeah.
which is weird.
It would be great if we had water.
Yeah, which So those are pretty good New Year's resolutions. So your New Year's resolution is going to be visit me, clean your office. Mine's going to be to get rid of stuff I haven't used in the last year. And at least once a month have a meal prepared with whole food, plant-based. That's good.
Right.
I have some bad news for you. We've already run like 14 minutes into this show.
I don't doubt that at all.
And we still have a bunch of subjects to cover. So should we save your New Year's show and why you're tired to the next show? And the weather?
Sure. We'll talk about that.
All right. So we should go on to our genuine positive news because I do want to do the Orville.
All right. Our genuine positivity message is by Edith Lovejoy Pierce. And do you know who she is?
I do not.
I was smart enough to actually look it up.
I'm glad you did because I was going to ask because right now I'm moving show subjects around.
Yes. However, here's the part that's really funny. When I looked her up, I had the same problem you had when you were looking for restaurants, vegan restaurants in Delavan. One of them, I'm starting to read it saying that her father dropped her off at a brothel, and she was raised there until she was in her teens, and then she went back on the road with her father, who was an actor. And I'm like, really? And this is who it's supposed to be. And then it turns out it's a different person. I don't understand how it does this.
Okay.
But she is a poet and a writer of specifically positive messages. And she was from the early 1900s to I want to say 83 that she passed away. I thought I linked it and I didn't, but I'm going by memory.
Yeah, no, that's good. I wonder if you have this. So I just searched up and look at the quote, but I'm going to look at the quote. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the quote. Good.
But now you got to read the quote.
I will read the quote. And the quote has to do with New Year. And I talked about this in New Year's resolutions, and we're talking about this at work. This is our opportunity. We will open the book. Its pages are blank. We are going to put words on them ourselves. The book is called Opportunity. And the first chapter is called New Year's Day. Ta-da! So I love that. Yeah, that's right. It's Opportunity, and the first chapter is New Year's Day.
It is.
Thank you very much. Oh, and I do want to thank my family. My wife went down to Florida for Christmas, and I forgot what show. Oh, they watched the show where we talked about my favorite Christmas shows. And my nephew Cole goes, he's reading that. That's not really his favorite show. The only reason he's saying that is because he's got that information on how old it is and all this other stuff. That's not really his favorite show. Oh, It's a Wonderful Life is my favorite show. My wife did nail that. Elf is not necessarily my second favorite Christmas show, but it is. I do like the show.
Christmas Carol's mine.
Yeah. I like Scrooge.
Yeah. Well, with Bill Murray?
With Bill Murray, yeah. I mean, I like the original Scrooge also.
I must admit, I have enjoyed many, many different versions of Scrooge.
Yes, there are a lot.
Oh, there really are.
There are cartoon ones and everything.
Yeah, so. They've done a good job.
Yeah, it is a good story. A good story does that.
Unlike the Orville.
Well, wait. Unlike the Orville. The Orville's a good story.
Oh, yeah. Did you just watch the last one?
I did watch the last one, and here's why I watched the last one. I know the piano player on that show. So, and he told me this was going to happen, but I couldn't tell anybody. So I actually got to see him in costume playing the piano. Well, I saw him in costume. He wouldn't play piano. But
there were two piano players.
There was only one piano player.
There were not. There were two.
The one in the bar at the end?
The artificial life form and...
Oh, yeah, and the little kid. No, in the bar at the end. Okay. So you're right. So the little kid and the alien play the piano. So no, he's not that guy. So his name is David Loeb, and he is the one of the jazz professors. Oh, actually, he is the jazz professor here at UNLV. And they do some great jazz shows. So he's on one of my reviews from What Happened in Las Vegas today.
Okay.
One about the Dispensary Lounge. And he was in playing when a lot of people were in playing. It's like amazing people. Like the top 5 saxophone player in the world. No, not North America, not United States, in the world.
It's not me.
What's that?
That wasn't me. I thought I was a top saxophone player.
No, not in the world. But so he is the musical director for Seth MacFarlane. So when the show started and I heard the piano playing, because they were in the bar, I was like, oh, that's going to be him. And it was a record. I was like,
it was.
I was like, oh, darn it. So now I'm watching the whole show, not paying attention to, what's his name? Starts with an M. Maclure? No, he is a Maclure. Oh, now I'm going to blank. What's the character's name that had a P?
Oh, yeah, he's a Macklin.
But I see. I stopped paying.
Yeah, I don't have all their names down pat yet. Their character names.
Yeah, but yeah. So the whole show is him having a P. So all right, okay, whatever. But so he is then you show the alien and the kid playing the piano, which I'm not sure why there's so much piano playing in the show. But
Yes.
then you see him at the end in the bar playing the piano, playing the song, which was cool. So that was David Loeb, who is freaking awesome, super cool guy. But yeah. And your girlfriend was in it, so you like that. Yeah, but he's not Isaac. Isaac is the robot.
Correct.
That is working with the man because they want to destroy mankind to learn about him.
Yes.
And then Bortus, that's who it is, Lieutenant Commander Bortus.
That's right. You can eat anything, but he only pees once a year.
Yeah. So there it is.
But honestly, you know me. I've been anticipating this show since it ended a year and a half ago. And I was really disappointed. It was nowhere near as fun as it used to be.
Oh, no. I mean, it was – the Orville begins its second season with a strong, low-stakes character focus. I mean, the fact that she's dating his ex-wife is already dating somebody else. So I hope Primal Urges is better. Yeah.
Well,
Primal Urges was last night. Oh, crap. I got to go watch that on the video.
They make
No, Primal Urges is today. Okay. I didn't miss it yet. I know I got it recorded, but Primal Urges is for the 3rd, January 3rd. And the show is for January 3rd, right? Yes. Oh, man, you're not helping me at all. But thank you very much.
I forgot to change my calendar. It still says 2018.
It moves to Thursdays now. So.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, Thursday, the 3rd, yes.
Yeah, so that'll be good. All right, so that's the Orville. Hopefully it does get better. Oh, yeah, gosh, we got to talk about Maroon 5, which I went and saw. Okay. I'm going to add that to the next show.
Saturday show, yep.
Yeah, we'll talk about Maroon 5 in the concert. But now it's our phrase origin story. And I take it we are off of holiday phrase origin stories?
Yes, we're finally off of that.
All right. I've heard this before, Bob's your uncle.
Yep.
And I know what it means. It means that Bob's a very popular name and he was always your uncle.
That's correct. No, not really.
No, is that what it means? All right. So our phrase origin story, Bob's your uncle.
Wait. Before you get that far, because you started off with that other one.
How is it used?
If you remember all the Bill Cosby albums, all mechanics' names were Bob.
Okay, I was going to talk about Bill Cosby, but okay.
Hey, until things went weird, he did a great job of entertaining the masses.
Yeah, he was doing something else to the masses too.
Well, no, wow, man.
According to the amount of allegations.
Yes.
That was the masses.
But technically, the masses is a larger number than that. But still, the meaning is to achieve something with great ease.
And there you have it. Bob's your uncle.
The origin in 1886, Prime Minister Robert Gaston Cecil, Lord Salisbury, for those of you who have trouble pronouncing.
Lord Salisbury steak.
Yes. Surprisingly made Arthur Balfour the Chief Secretary of Ireland. Now, here's the cool thing. Balfour was Bob's nephew.
So, Bob's your uncle.
That's Bob's your uncle. That's how you get your job.
That could be nepotism. So that's cool.
God, I love it when a phrase origin story makes sense.
Right. So because he got the job because Bob was his uncle. That was easy.
Yep.
All you got to do is have Bob as your uncle, and you got the job. Bob's your uncle. That's a weird way to do that, though. But we've had weirder things.
Yes, we have.
So this was a very easy show to run over time. Bob's your uncle. So I want to thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
then please subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Go down to the bottom down there. Go to whathappened.world, whathappened.world, not .com, not .anything else, but whathappened.world. Subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Subscribe to our Facebook because you would have seen the shows I've been going to again. Yes. So we'll talk about those on the next show. Because that'll be fun and exciting. Exciting and new. Come aboard. Well, I keep going back to the Love Boat. I don't know why. But I want you to, in the meantime, live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.